Dasher to Strome, who just exited the sin bin. Nice pass to Eller. Good recovery, poke check from Hannafin, though. Carlson walks in, fires, and scores. John Carlson, late fireworks.
Yeah, nice play by both Strome and Eller, moving that puck up the ice swiftly, and John Carlson jumping into the hole on the far side. Mismanagement of the players, man on man by the Calgary Flames. Left side of the screen, here comes John, and he just rips it. Vladar out challenging. There was a hole in his game there. Eller makes a strong move against two guys who will get the primary assist, and that goes right past the blocker, and the Caps are within two.
See how fast they can get Charlie Lindgren out of the goal. Trailing by 2 late in regulation. Carlson with goals in 3 of his last 4. And he leads the Caps with a half a dozen third-period goals.
6 goals last 9 games.
Washington gets the draw. Lindgren's on his way to the bench.
There he goes.
Oshie with Kuznetsov as the Capitals try to make it very interesting now in the McNugget minute. Uyghur, walled by Oshie. Tanev threw it right back into 77's face, practically. John Carlson towards the goal, deflected wide. Ovechkin hustling after it, didn't track it down in time. Lindholm plays to the Washington line with 38 seconds to go. Strome marching through center. Kuznetsov deadens it for Carlson. Cross rink, Ovechkin. Backboards to Strome. Kuznetsov to the front, Oshie. Kicks it to his stick. Kuznetsov with 22 seconds left. Carlson and Kuznetsov around to Foley. Strome looks to stuff. He tried to go backside there for Ovechkin, just out of reach. Strome throws one to the front off of Vladar. Played away onto Toffoli. Further still for Lindholm. Empty net waiting. Lindholm will waltz it into the goal. 5-2.
Lindholm's going to pick up his 8th goal of the season. He's always had great numbers versus his Caps in his career. Last year he had a wicked good season with 42 goals. This an empty netter. Salt in the victory for the Calgary Flames against Laviolette and his Caps. Here he is coming in. The diving play made by TJ Oshie. If he would have tripped him up, it would have been a goal anyways. Puck goes right into the net for Lindholm.
Gets himself a belated birthday present. Elias Lindholm turned 28 yesterday. 13 goals in 26 games, Locke, against the Caps.
We always talk about him when we play this team.
This game is in the books. The Calgary Flames on home ice, a 5-2 victor over Washington for Darth Vladar.
I knew you were going to throw that in there. Yeah, that was disappointing. The Caps in striking range at 2-1. Then they fall 2 men down that didn't return in Kemper and Faravari, and they could not recover here tonight.
Dan Vladar accepting the congratulations from his mates. High fives and headbutts there. Calgary finishes this one off on top by 3. Joe Beninati and Craig Laughlin with you here from Saddle Dome. We're about to cross over to Alexa and to Alan. Alan, overall, your impressions of this hockey game tonight, what was the difference for Calgary?
I think the second period, they took it to the Caps. The Caps didn't dictate the pace in the second period. They let the game go back and forth. The shot attempts were 33-9 in favor of Calgary. The shots were 14-5 when you look at it. That's way too much zone time, and the goals were scored in transition as well. So the Caps were getting caught low. They weren't getting the puck. I felt like the Caps were forcing passes through the middle of the ice, going side to side, trying to pass through sticks. The pucks weren't getting to the net, and then all of a sudden there's a transition game. There's 2 ways to really score at 5-on-5 in this league. It's transition, where you play defense and you make a giveaway and you go back the other way and you score off the rush. And the other way is working the puck below the goal line and then popping it out, like the goal that Sherry got. You look at plays like that. The one that Mantha had last week, or was it Ovi? I can't remember that game. But Lars Eller, Mantha's goal from the Eller forecheck. So you look at that. There's forechecking and there's transition. The Caps weren't getting pucks to the net quick enough to me tonight. And I think that caught them in the second period. And it was game over.
Yeah, I think you brought up a great point, because this game was tied at the end of the first period, and the second 2 just got away from them, especially that middle 20. Well, post-game live is coming up next with Priscilla.